Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This session focuses on secondary education in Pakistan and language issues. I hope and expect by the end of this session you would be able to understand the issues related to secondary education in Pakistan, particularly with focus on language. Well, my dear students, when it comes to secondary education in Pakistan, secondary school education is divided into two main parts, secondary school and higher secondary school, which is also treated under, this particular secondary education category. Secondary education in Pakistan begins from grade 9 and as I said, it is divided into two parts. So if we take them collectively, it lasts for 4 years, that is till the end of grade 12. At the end of each school year, students have to pass a national examination or a provincial examination. So there is a standardized process of examining the students, both at the grade 10 level and at the grade 12 level, that is secondary school and higher secondary school levels. So, when it comes to the beginning of this secondary education at grade 9, a set of subjects is to be studied and, out of which, the students have to take the first part or first half of each of the subjects to be prepared and to appear for in the examination. At the 10th grade level, the second half of the courses of the same subjects are covered, and by the end of it, a degree is awarded, that is SSC degree. This is locally termed as matriculation certificate or metric in short. As far as the curriculum, as I've already told you, there are basic subjects like Pakistan studies, Islamic studies, and the languages English and Urdu, alongside a selection of subjects, which includes various varieties of, for example, of science subjects or of engineering or art subjects. However, when students enter into their second part of this secondary education, that is from grade 11 onwards, this is called intermediate, which is either provided at schools or in colleges. And at this level, in fact, students make their major choice in terms of, their prep for their professional career choices. So generally termed as pre-medical or pre-engineering or, arts, humanities or social sciences. These are the divisions where students take up their subjects. And at the end of these 2 years, the degree, the certification that is awarded is of higher secondary school certificate. So, there are varieties within this. However, again, at this level, Islamic studies and Pakistan studies, they remain as the core subjects, thus catering for the religious as well as for the national identity and ideology issues. Very interestingly, when it comes to the language aspect of all this, all the system that I have talked about is run on two parallel levels, one by the government institutions, the other by the private institutions. As far as the medium of instruction is concerned, again, there is a bifurcation at secondary and higher secondary levels. English is used as a medium, and the other option is of using Urdu as a medium. And this is the time, actually, because as I earlier said, this is the time, the HSSC time is the time to enter into the prep time of the professional choices, which lead as feeding streams to enter into different professions. So the language choice plays a very crucial role in determining the performance of these students and in their social standing in the system, whether they would be able to enter into a profession or not, or even if they would be able to enter in terms of securing marks, whether they would be able to survive or not. And one of the major reasons of all this is, again, yet another stream that is of O and A levels that coexists at the secondary and higher secondary level, and that is a westernized adaptation of the schooling system, which is both linguistically as well as socially, more modernized and more westernized. So, through the early 12 years of education, I would say, the primary and the secondary education in Pakistan. Foundations are laid, in fact, for the students in terms of their future careers. And, this bifurcation of the use of English language or Urdu language for teaching learning processes in different streams, it plays a major role in creating the economic divide amongst different social classes in Pakistan.